So the animal that I have right now is the Inland Taipan. This is the single most toxic snake on the planet, drop for drop. So this animal's venom is quite capable of killing a human being. As a matter of fact, this animal's venom is so toxic that one drop of it, in theory, can kill 10 adult human beings. This animal lives in Western Australia, and we believe that the reason its venom is so toxic is because meals don't come around that often. So it needs to make sure that when a meal does come around, that it can get that meal and subdue it and be able to survive. These animals, they eat rodents. In Australia, they eat marsupial rats called bandicoots. Those animals are hard to kill. So their venom does a real good job on that. And it ensures that when that meal does walk by 2 or 3 times a year, that they're certain to get it. And as you can see, this snake is a little bit squirmy. But it's not being aggressive. It's not trying to kill me. It's just wondering why it's out, and what I'm doing, and all that kind of fun stuff. It's actually just trying to get away. It doesn't really want to be held all that much. But as you can see, it's now it's curious about the camera. It wants to smell its environment. That's what that tongue does. It gives them a sense of what's going on in their environment. They're very visual snakes. He can tell that that's something there that he's not seen before. He's trying to sense it with his tongue to see if he's got any kind of smell to it. But this is definitely a snake that is dangerous, and it is something to be avoided. Now you see me handling these animals like this. This is not something that anybody should try. This is quite a lot of practice, years of training. I've never been bitten by one of these animals, and I do not intend to start today. But they are very impressive animals. They're very beautiful animals, but they have to be respected. Because the moment you lose respect for something like this, you get bitten, and that is a real bad bite to try to survive right there. So this is the Inland Taipan.
So that was one of the most venomous snakes in the world.
That was the most toxic snake on the planet, drop for drop, yes.
And you just handled him.
Well, I handle them. I'm used to that. The main thing you need to be able to do if you're going to handle venomous snakes is remain calm. Because the moment you panic, the animal responds in ways that you don't anticipate. That's when you get bitten. So the animal coming up that hook toward my hand is something that I expected to do, and I just simply adjust, and you have to learn to remain calm. When we train people to handle snakes, we start them with non-venomous but aggressive snakes so that they get used to the fact that these animals are going to respond a certain way. So the ability to not panic is probably the single most important thing in this kind of endeavor.
Awesome, man. Mad props to you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess give some thumbs up for him, man.